All right. Welcome, Mushin Warriors, to another episode of Mushin Mental Academy, where our purpose is to provide you the tools for engagement in presence. Today's episode is centered on breathing. Let's jump right in. So, this video I felt was extremely important, or is extremely important right now after the recent videos we've been putting out, because those videos have been on how to create space, center ourselves, and become one and in harmony with life and energy. Well, breathing is the active form of that. It's what we do while we're in those moments. Breathing is something that we're consistently navigating. Whether we're communicating and speaking and finding how and where to breathe in between, or whether we're being active, everything that we do incorporates breath. And breathing establishes and ties us in, engages us with balance. Breathing itself is balance. Breathing moderates and exchanges, trades and shares, communicates our inside with our outside universe. Literally, every breath that we take in, we breathe life into our bodies and we create this difference in pressure between the air pressure inside us, or just general pressure, and the pressure that's external. And then we breathe out. The same thing. By practicing breathing, just focusing on our breath, just we find that the breath heals. It goes through, it cleans our system, it rearranges us the way that we are even more in harmony and in sync with ourselves, and in a way that we are in balance with our inner and outer universe. A legend in the field of breath work is Wim Hof. Wim Hof, he teaches and practices his own method called the Wim Hof method, where you take, I believe it's about 30 to 35 cyclic breaths in. You keep going in rhythm. And on the 30th, you hold it. Actually, I won't go into the whole details. If you want to learn about the Wim Hof method, go check out a Wim Hof video. It's fantastic. But I'll touch on some of the points themselves and why it's fascinating and some of the, I'll just say the life facts that Wim Hof has been able to display and to show us through his practice have been incredible, just amazing. So one of them is that through breathing and getting in tune with ourselves and with the process of breathing, taking full deep breaths, feeling like the breath is really fulfilling us. By practicing this, he's been able to get so far as to tap into his own vascular system and be able to wake this up between breathing and cold exposure. So taking an ice bath in the morning, for example, is a way that just shocks the body and you're able to get deep into your primal brain, into your instincts, into your survival mode. Apologize for some of the shaking. It's a little icky out here. See if I can stabilize a little. But anyway, through his breathing methods, he was able to show that he's able to control the skin temperature of his body while having ice cold water and ice being poured on top of you. That level of engagement and control over yourself is absolutely remarkable. And he was even able to take it a step further and show that through, again, breathing and engagement, he was able to essentially tap into his autoimmune responsive system. And I'll see if I can put in some links in the bio below, because again, I don't want to talk too much on this and not, you know, say the correct facts. And I also don't want to, take us on a journey that, I feel we can each explore on our own. But the main concept and the reason that I wanted to mention this is because breathing has amazing ability to to exist, to tap you into being yourself. And I I challenge you to play with it a little bit, practice, see what it means for you. One way to do this is again through cold exposure. Don't necessarily need to go jump into a frozen river your very first day, unless that's what you like doing. In which case, that's not condoning or not. That's on you. But try a cold shower. Turn on the shower as cold as you can. Take a deep breath, go into it, and practice engaging with your breath and just taking deep, long inhales all the way at our base and deep, long exhales all the way out, all the way in, all the way out. Practice in the cold shower until you're able to get into a position of comfort where you're able to be in the cold and just be. Your body is relaxed and you're no longer fighting it and doing all this stuff. Get yourself in a position where you are calm. That'll be my challenge for you this week. Warriors, I appreciate you as always. Be awesome, be beautiful, be yourselves.